Hello, welcome back to the channel. I've got a special treat for you today, if you want to think of it that way. I'm not actually going to be doing this unboxing and review. It's actually going to be Shrek, because this is Minecraft stuff and it's nothing whatsoever to do with me. I know naught about it. So I will pass over to Shrek. Have fun!
Good morning, everybody. So instead of the usual person doing this, which happens to be my mother, we've decided it's going to be my turn to do one of these videos. We're doing this purely because it is a Minecraft set, and in this house I have all the Minecraft Lego when we started. Unfortunately, I missed a few of the early starts, such as the mountainside, the abandoned jungle temple. I've missed some good sets already. One of the more new sets that have come out is this one, the modern Treehouse. This retails in the UK at £100. It has 909 little plastic bricks inside it, and the price per piece is about 11 pence per piece. This seems to be one of the rare Minecraft sets that is more modular. So we have our different little rooms. So when we review this eventually, I'll be showing you each individual room, as well as it has specific characters on there. So we have our little cat. Unfortunately, it's not the orange and black spotted ocelot variant. We have two little chicks, a zombie, a creeper that is about to explode, and we have two budding adventurers in two different skins of an ocelot skin and a panda skin. The box itself is perfectly fine. You can see on the back how all the different segments are and how the big tree is. It is held together by tape, this one, so I'm going to cut it open and we'll see how many bags there are inside it. Make sure nothing else is in the box, so put it down. First thing we notice is the bag with the book in it. It's not a thick book by any means, but it looks like a nice little handheld manual with a QR code right on the corner here. It doesn't seem like there's that many bags in this set, so we'll try and go back to front and find out what the biggest bag number is. And it seems as though there are only 6 sets of bags. There are 2 bags for number 6 and 2 bags for number 5. We also have what seems to be the top of the tree for number 4, the building of the trunk, and then the ground set of floors with number 2 and number 1. As this is only 900 pieces and the parts of Minecraft are usually quite large and easy system bricks to build, I rate this as a build of somewhere close to 2 hours and 2.5 hours. We will be back after I have built them to show you how it looks, but just before you go, we shall show you the inside of this book so you can see how all the instructions look, in case you yourself are looking to purchase and build this set yourself. You can see on the very first pages, at the first, there are all the little decorative pieces, such as your cat, your little hanging vines, your 2 beds, an egg, TNT block, all the nice normal stuff you see in Minecraft. You can see that you make your own little base plate ready for all the trees. In bag 2, the actual making of the tree, and then you move on to your modular room sets. You can see all pages have different size spreads and have quite detailed information on how to build, how to make it all look. if we skip to near the end, and on to the last step. There are exactly 185 steps in the process of building this. You can see what it looks like at the end and how it looks, how they've populated it in the book. You can also see that it has other sets on here. We have the Sky Tower, which is one that we yet to build, and that's upstairs ready for us. This looks like the ruined portal, which again we have upstairs. We are ready to build that. A horse stable, which may or may not make an appearance today, we're unsure. And then you have your set part list with each individual brick and what the Lego identification number are and how many pieces you're meant to have. I will see you in a few hours once I have completed this build, and I will show you how each room looks and how all the little minifigs look. Welcome back everybody. This is for the Minecraft Modern Treehouse set. On the plaque in front of you right now are 5 of the 7 little figurines you have. The only reason the other 2 aren't on here are their little baby chickens that you will see on the ground. From your left to right will be the charged creeper. And you can see it's charged by the blue transparent blocks that are around his visage. You have a little zombie, a common enemy in all the Minecraft. A wolf that is untamed. Not enough bones clearly have been around. The panda suit skin and the cheetah skin. Now, what I will do is show you the little bit of printing on the panda suits. As you can see, there is a small amount of print on the front. On the back there is enough of a print for a little tail on the little panda guy. As the same goes for the ocelot skin. So you can see the white stomach and the spotted back. Now of course, what would a treehouse be without its tree? Now I am going to have to apologise for this, as the way this is set up you will not see the whole tree. So you have 2 separate trees. They seem to be jungle type trees. They both have a similar head on the tree, which is like this. Rather than clipping on, they just rest easily. So you can see on this little part of the tree, on the very inside there are 2 sides with very limited ridges, and that's what will sit on top of this flat edge. So be careful when transporting. On the taller one that you can't quite see, it is a little bit different with 2 little hooks on it to keep it sturdy, and there's a lot more depth to it. But that's how the entire base place looks. A little bit of water. You have your tree trunks and a little bit of plant. Now, the treehouse is not complete, as you have all your individual rooms to put on. So, we shall start with our little always going to happen. With our first room, which seems to be one of the adventurers' bedroom. You can see it's the yellow bed in this little house, which I would imagine would belong to the ocelot skin adventurer. So we can put her on the back of her room. You won't be able to see it like that, so on the back you'll see there is a small entranceway as well as a vine to help climb up. At the front and of the start of all this, there is always going to be a ladder, and it's the same with all the rooms. The next I can slide it on properly. Does go tree first, then this will be a little recreation room. This is for the panda itself, and I'm putting it on now so we don't have to worry about trying to get it into shot later. But this is the panda's room. He has his own little workbench and seat area to enjoy what he sees. On the inside you'll see that it has a furnace and a workbench. There is another room very similar to this. I'll figure that out in a moment. This room has a little swimming pool. So this is all very nice and recreational. You can tell it's a very modern treehouse with this additional want on it. There is only one more room to show you, which will be going on the very, very tippity top of the treehouse. Is this room. This room at the end has a treasure chest, a TNT block, and yet another vine to help you climb up. Now, this treasure chest does have a little bit of stuff in it, so if I pop it out, and open it up, you'll see that there is a little fish, as well as a little bit of accoutrement. So there seems to be an emerald, a diamond, and something clear in there, which I'm not quite sure if it's meant to be a cookie or not. But that is placed on the very top end of the treehouse. I can pop the chest back on without it keep popping up. Oh, I see what I've done. I see what I've done wrong. I may need a little bit of assistance to show it all off, but as of right now, this is the entire treehouse when built. Between each floor, see there are two separate bedrooms for both the adventurers. You can see that they have a little pool, and they have a little bit of a library with the chest at the very top floor. And you can see how tall it is. Now this has surprised me somewhat as this build, as the trees on the inside of them have Technic blocks. So I'm sure you can see on most of the floors, especially on here, on this row, you can see that there are Technic blocks to help keep it structurally sound and safe, so it's a bit easier to move around. Overall, this build took me 2 hours to complete. It was a surprise, to be sure, and for the retail price of $99.99 in the UK, I am very pleased with this build. I would rate it a 5 stars, as it did surprise me all the way through, especially with all the techniques and how structurally sound it is. It would be a great playset for any Minecraft enthusiast who likes to play around with all the creepers and TNT blocks. This really is about all I can say for this build, I'll be honest. if you can see it and you have it on sale, or you can get your hands on it if you have the money, I would greatly advise it. And I will see you next time.
So I hope you enjoyed Shrek's take on the Minecraft modern treehouse set. I think he found that a lot harder than he anticipated. He sounded really cringy and squirmy doing it, and all the grief he was giving me. So thanks very much for watching this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye bye.